Hi, this is Water and Air 1111, and I'm here with another video. Thank you to everyone who's been continuing to like, comment, and subscribe to my video and to my channels. It's been really great, and I appreciate your support. Thank you to everyone who's been coming to me for personal readings. It's been great connecting with you and really confirming some things for you. If you are interested in a personal reading, if my messages have been resonating with you, take a look at my booking site. The link is in the description box, and all the information on the type of spreads I offer and pricing and all of that is there. Remember, I still have the 20% off for readings in February promotion going on, so do check that out if you're interested. So for this reading, it's going to be on the messages from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. So it's going to be kind of like an energy read, letting the Divine Masculine know where the Divine Feminine are at right now. So I'm going to be using a few different decks. I'm going to be using the Energy Oracle deck, and I'm going to be using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. I'm also going to be using the Lenormand deck. And so I'm going to be starting off by getting 4 cards from the Energy Oracle deck. I'm going to be seeing, I'm going to get 1 card on what's going on with the Divine Feminine right now, another card on what the Divine Feminine is having anxiety about or feeling fearful about regarding the connection between her and the Divine Masculine. Next, I'm going to get a card on what the Divine Feminine is wanting to tell the Divine Masculine. And lastly, I'm going to be getting a card on what the Divine Feminine wants the Divine Masculine to remember. So let's go ahead and get started. The energies have been pretty grounded and neutral for me lately. Let me know in the comments how you've been feeling the last couple of days. We're almost a week since the lunar eclipse, so things should be settling down a bit. We do have the new moon on the 15th, which is about another week away now. But we'll have a few days of rest and peace before we start feeling the pull of the new moon again. Messages from the Divine Feminine. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the Divine Feminine messages to the Divine Masculine. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Okay, sorry, I just shuffle until it feels like the right time. Okay, that feels good. Envy. Okay, I think we had this a few weeks ago for what the Divine Feminine were feeling. So, Divine Feminine, some of you may be feeling envious of what the Divine Masculine is doing, envious of his journey, of his situation, of the people around him. You may feel like things look so nice and shiny where he is, like he's completely unbothered or unaware of what the connection is between you, feeling a lack, even though when you don't need to be feeling that way. So let's go ahead and take a look, draw the cards. Okay, so now I'm just going to shuffle the tarot cards to get more context on the situation. Okay, so let's look at the cards and see what's going on. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, if you haven't already looked at the Divine Masculine energy reading, or not energy reading, if you have not already looked at the messages from the Divine Masculine reading, please look at that because this is a major connection. Talk about mirroring. We are twin flames. So there's definitely a shared energy. So this is about wanting to be content and happy in your environment, wanting to separate yourself because it can be considered a single card, like I'm a single person type of thing, single, not attached to anyone. But feeling groundedness, comfort, stability, financially, physically in your environment. Okay, so the first card is what the Divine Feminine, where Divine Feminine is at right now in her journey. So this is the fourth chakra, the heart chakra. So Divine Feminine right now are really, I feel like are really working on opening their heart chakra, are working on feeling, I feel like opening their heart chakra to other people, to their Divine Masculine even. Some Divine Feminine may have gone through a tough time with their Divine Masculine and maybe at the point where their heart has closed to a certain degree to their Divine Masculine. Or if it's not closed, they're just keeping it very highly sheltered, very highly protected, which makes sense why this Nine of Wands is here as a clarifier. Divine Feminine is tired. This is a long journey. It's no joke. It takes a lot out of you physically, emotionally, spiritually. Once you find out you're a twin, once you are awakening, you don't get to go back to sleep. You can't just reintegrate into 3D life and feel like I'm going to keep the same old career, schedule, whatever, because your eyes are literally open to things. And although it's a good thing that it allows you to feel so much love, sometimes the journey to making it work with your Divine Masculine, though, it's a hard one. And there are peaks and valleys, and sometimes the peaks are so great and the valleys are so low that it starts to make you protect your heart in a way, close your heart, keep it surrounded by these fiery sticks, just sitting here feeling tired, not opening up to other people. So I feel like Divine Feminine, you're working on reopening your heart to your Divine Masculine, allowing yourself to feel love and not allowing your heart to stay closed off and just protected and feeling tired all the time. And it's difficult. I think we all can relate. We've all had moments, we've all had times where it's just like, you feel like you can't deal with this. You feel like it's too much. Like, I made it this far and I thought I was there, but then something else happens. A trigger happens, an experience happens, but it is for a reason. We can't stay with these 9 wands on the top of the hill surrounded by these sticks with the fire the whole time. Eventually you have to, live your life. In order to do that in a full way, you have to open your heart back up to your Divine Masculine. And even if it's not your Divine Masculine that you have a conversation with, we are all the feminine and masculine energies. You have to open your heart up to the Divine Masculine within yourself. You have to love yourself back to life. I'm going to get a Lenormand card for this. It's almost like all of the fire from these 9 Wands and the Knight of Wands cards. It's been so tiring that some Divine Feminine feel like the journey itself has like hurt their heart, has like burned their heart. Even though naturally, or not naturally, but clearly, once you find out you have a twin, and once you just feel the connection, it sets your heart on fire in a positive way. But then sometimes the journey can be difficult, and it feels like it's literally scorching your heart instead of making you feel passionate with desire towards your Divine Masculine. Okay, so Divine Masculine, so like I said, it does have to do with him. I'm going to shuffle for some more. We got like 6 cards that time. What else is this heart chakra card about? So then we have the key. So this is about unlocking a truth. And if you look at this card, you see that the key and you see the birdcage behind it. And when the door is open, there's a rose there. And I feel like that's like the heart of the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine is working on now to release their heart again, to release this rose again that's become locked away because of all the hardships of the journey related to the Divine Masculine. We're working on reopening the heart chakra of the Divine Feminine. So the next card is what the Divine Feminine is feeling fear or anxiety about regarding the connection that she has with her Divine Masculine. Interesting. Carrying connections. Knight of Swords. Okay. Carrying connections. Divine Feminine is feeling like, is having anxiety about the connection with the Divine Masculine coming to fruition. Divine Feminine is feeling like the Divine Masculine may never come forward and actually speak the truth about their connection. And I want you, this is another connection, carrying connection. This is another connection to the Divine Masculine, messages from the Divine Masculine reading that I did. So please watch that if you have not already. So, yeah, Divine Feminine is just feeling concerned that this caring connection, that the Divine Masculine is not really feeling that, and that they're not really going to come forward. They're not going to be this Knight of Swords and come with some honesty and truth to them about it. Let's see. Yeah, Divine Feminine is feeling like maybe the Divine Masculine isn't really feeling this. Maybe it's in my mind. Maybe he's anchored into some other things that he's not seeing, that this is a real twin flame connection, that it's real, and he's not going to come forward and express himself to me. This is a clear connection to the reading that I just did for the Divine Masculine, so make sure you check that out. I actually want to get another card for some reason, so let's see what comes through. Yeah, for the Knight of Swords, we got the tulip, so coming forth with a gift. So yeah, divine feminine is fearful that divine masculine isn't feeling this caring connection, because caring connection is about like a connection between two people that is growing to another level. They're worried, divine feminine's worried that it's not going to happen, and that the divine masculine isn't aware, and that he's not going to come forward with the gifts. And I'm even getting a gift of truth. He's not coming forward with the honest truth about him realizing that, hey, this is a twin flame connection, and that they won't build together towards some wealth and abundance and success together because of that. There's lots of mirroring going on. So let's go to this third card. So what the divine feminine is wanting to tell the divine masculine. 6th chakra. So this is the chakra of intuition, of insights, like all the clairs. Intuition, insights from the universe, seeing things, your third eye. And then the tarot card for that is the 5 of Cups. And I feel like this message, divine feminine, is telling the divine masculine, use your third eye, use your sixth sense, use all of the dreams and visions and insights and intuition that you're having about me. Use all of that. Don't feel so dissatisfied about where you are right now that you aren't paying attention to the insights that the universe is trying to give you, that the universe is trying to show you about what your future life is going to be like. Lead yourself, divine masculine, with these insights, with your intuition, with that gut feeling. That is what's going to lead you to what you want and lead you out of this feeling that everything is wrong, that I'm not satisfied with anything. So let's get a Lenormand card to see what else comes through. This is the chakra about. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is another connection to the masculine, or messages from the divine masculine. Divine feminine is telling you, divine masculine, listen to your intuition, listen to the guidance you're receiving from the universe, listen to your dreams, listen to your gut feeling. Be enlightened and take knowledge from that, because it's going to unlock secrets to you and show you where you need to be traveling from here. It's going to show you how you need to proceed. Bottom of the deck, the ring, commitment, proposal. It's going to lead you to the increased stability, increased connection. That's the complete opposite of this 5 of Cups. Remember, 5 of Cups is being emotionally dissatisfied with your current situation and not seeing that these 2 of Cups are behind you. This would be that 2 of Cups, divine masculine. Follow how the universe is guiding you. Follow your intuition. Follow your dreams and insights that you're receiving, the visions that you're having, especially dreams I keep getting. It's going to enlighten you and take you, open this book and take you to where you're wanting to go to. It's going to help you turn around and get the 2 of Cups, to get the commitment you're wanting. And the last card is what the divine feminine is telling the divine masculine to remember. Interesting, financial constraints. Another connection to the other reading, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I'm going to say this again. Watch the divine masculine messages from your divine masculine if you haven't already. Divine feminine is telling divine masculine to remember, to hold on to, that the financial constraints you're experiencing right now, the wheel is turning on that. That's a karmic cycle. The karmic cycle on this is ending, so something new can begin. Things are temporary. Things are for a cycle, but it's not a forever cycle. So we have the die, which can be about taking a risk or even gambling. So I don't know if some of you Divine Masculine may have actually been dealing with gambling, but this is also saying take a risk. Take a risk to change the cycle on some of these financial constraints. So you may be feeling constrained financially, but it may be that you need to change your point of view, to change your career path, to open something on the side that you work on. Because this karmic cycle is going to end anyways, but maybe take a risk with how you usually deal with finances. Let's see, what else is this financial constraints Wheel of Fortune about? Okay, so it's also, so this is the Divine Feminine. So these cards are also saying the cycle is changing so that these financial constraints will no longer be holding you back from your Divine Feminine. Because I feel like some Divine Masculine, you may be feeling like you can't really approach your Divine Feminine until you deal with these financial things, whether it's from an external person or you're just trying to build up your savings or something like that. But you're going to have to take a risk in how you deal with them, especially if you are getting some type of constraint from like a job or like someone else that you're supporting. And the bottom of that for that is hope. So yeah, Divine Masculine, you may be hoping that things are going to change, and they will change, but sometimes you need to take action. That was just the hope card popping out again in the Divine Masculine part. So Divine Masculine, maintain your hope in this situation. Don't feel like the tides aren't turning for you. The tides will turn, but you do definitely have to listen to your intuition. Let that guide you to travel, to literally help you travel to the Divine Feminine, which you're wanting, and away from this feeling of emotional unsatisfaction. Divine Feminine are feeling unsure that you are aware of this connection. Divine Feminine are unsure that Divine Masculine are aware, and that's probably why the Divine Feminine are feeling envious of the other people in the Divine Masculine's life, because it just may not appear in the 3D sense that Divine Masculine is going to come forward with a gift and an offer of truth, a message of truth. But the Divine Masculine is working on doing that. So while that's happening on the Divine Masculine side, Divine Feminine are just working on reopening their heart to the Divine Masculine, of not staying in this envy energy, of not being in this Nine of Wands energy of just protecting yourself and sitting still. We're reopening, we're unlocking this cage, reopening the heart again towards our Divine Masculine, because that is the caring connection we want at the end of the day. So Divine Feminine, you just have to, Divine Feminine are just needing to realize that, Divine Masculine are coming. So I think that's all that I'm getting for this. It's mirroring a lot the messages from your Divine Masculine. So once you see both of them, definitely comment and and let me know if now having seen both of them, if you are relating and if it resonates with you. So if you are interested in a personal reading, I still have my 20% off readings for the month of February. The link's in the description box. Go to my booking site. I've been getting lots of great feedback, so if you've also had a reading, feel free to comment. And if you have any questions about getting a reading, comment or email me and I will get back to you. So I will see you in my next reading.